Hey, welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. I have a simple but extremely important question. Can we take away Donald Trump's phone? Or if he has to have one, could it be this one? Because everything he does with his phone is bad. Tweeting, talking, sexually harassing it. Siri, what are you wearing? Here's how his phone makes things worse. Yesterday, after a phone call between Trump and Turkish strongman Recep Erdogan, the President of the United States announced that the U.S. is withdrawing troops from northern Syria posts, leaving Kurdish allies to face Turkey. This is a complete betrayal of the Kurdish fighters who helped the U.S. defeat ISIS, and there's only one way out of this. Kurds, you've got 24 hours to dig up dirt on Joe Biden. Oh, yeah. And I'm not the only one who's alarmed. So is South Carolina Senator and possum that you've trapped at the bottom of a garbage can, Lindsey Graham. Graham is normally a reliable Trump toady, but today he said this on Fox and Friends.
So the Kurds stepped up when nobody else would to fight ISIS. If we abandon them, good luck getting anybody to help America in the future. I expect the American president to do what's in our national security interest. And it's never in our national security interest to abandon an ally who's helped us fight ISIS.
Look how uncomfortable the Fox and Friends are. Just sitting through that. They're just agonized. Jim, can we zoom in and see what they're thinking?
National security.
Oh my gosh. Trump turns on his allies? We're his allies.
What if we go from Fox and Friends to Fox and Enemies?
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, get paid.
Yeah. Cause all day glitter, somebody. Now, we kid Brian Kilmeade, but I was quite surprised, but here's what Brian Kilmeade actually said.
What a disaster. I mean, the president's statement through Stephanie Grisham is, you know, we defeated the caliphate. The caliphate's destroyed. We would not have done that without the Kurds, who did all of our fighting. Now we're saying, okay, Turks, go wipe them out or force them out. What kind of message is that to the next ally that wants to side with us? A disastrous series of events. I hope the president will rethink this.
Okay, Brian, I get what you're saying, but to rethink something, he has to have thinked it first. And I'm not sure the evidence is in on that one. But still.
Yeah, you gotta use the brain to think it.
Still, I can't believe Trump has lost Brian Kilmeade. That's like Timmy losing Lassie. And he'll be fine. And it wasn't just Graham and Kilmeade. People on both sides of the aisle unloaded on Trump for this betrayal. So Trump went on Twitter and went full twit, saying that though he's pulling out of Syria, we'll be focused on the big picture, knowing we can always go back and blast. We can go back and blast. We can also bring the boom booms, the blammo, and if all else fails, multiple kablooey. But in defending his actions, he saved the best for worst. As I have stated strongly before, and just to reiterate, if Turkey does anything that I, in my great and unmatched wisdom, consider to be off limits, I will totally destroy and obliterate the economy of Turkey. I've done before.
Whoa. What are you talking about?
Wow.
What is he talking
Wow,
about?
he's gone full God Emperor. It is I, Donald the Great, of unmatched wisdom and infinite wives, destroyer of casinos, conqueror of 10-piece McNuggets, scourge of Chrissy Teigen, defeated only once in battle by my eternal nemesis, Umbrella. But we can't But we can't forget about Trump's Ukraine scandal. And I'll give you the latest in tonight's Don and the Giant Impeach.
It was a really great conversation, and everybody will say that.
When it comes to this scandal, it feels like someone's feeding me crazy pills. I mean, we have seen the transcript of the phone call where Trump pressures the president of Ukraine for dirt on Joe Biden. But everywhere you look, the Republicans are saying, there's nothing wrong with this call. You didn't see what you saw. It's like that scene in Star Wars.
You don't need to see
the transcript.
We don't need to see
the transcript.
These aren't the
transcript
you're looking for.
And now, the lawyer, sure, it is a good movie. Star Wars. People love Star Wars. And now the lawyer for the whistleblower announced they're representing a second whistleblower. A second whistleblower. They are really starting to build a case that the president did the thing he has repeatedly admitted. Plus, adds up. On Thursday, House Democrats received a series of damning texts that demonstrate how Ukraine was pressured before the president's call. In one exchange, former ambassador to Ukraine, William Taylor, straight up asks ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, whether military aid and a meeting between Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky are contingent on the Biden investigation. Taylor says, are we now saying that security assistance and White House meeting are conditioned on investigations? To which Sondland replies, call me. Oh. That looks bad. You don't text, call me, if the phone call is, just wanted to make sure that no one ever finds out how innocent we are. No, this was the call me you get from your lawyer after you text, how much meth can I cook and it's still a misdemeanor? Call me. They had...
I can't relate.
3 grams.
Oh, you know the
3
answer.
grams.
Wow.
They had their phone call, Sondland and Taylor. Then a few days later, Taylor texted, as I said on the phone, I think it's crazy to withhold security assistance for help with a political campaign. Sondland reportedly called Trump and then replied, Bill, I believe you are incorrect about the President Trump's intentions. The president has been crystal clear, no quid pro quos of any kind. That's the way you write a text when you know someone else is going to read it. You up? Susan, you are incorrect in assuming I am up for late-night extramarital shenanigans. I have been crystal clear that I am not meeting you at the Hotel 6 at 11 p.m. Call me.